Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Division 2 video. Right guys, the Season 2 is here, and with that, we need to farm for like 100 season level. And you get 2 exotics from this season as well, which is completely free. You gotta get that Mantis marksman rifle and also the Vile mask. And to do that, you have to get all those season levels, the required season level. But for that, you need to farm a lot of XP. Now, this could take a lot of time if you don't know what you're doing, especially if you're like just matchmaking and having fun with your friends, or just matchmaking with randoms you're playing. It's gonna take a while. So I'm here to talk about the efficient way to farm the XP. Also, you can use this method for farming targeted loot and stuff, and it's gonna give you a lot of XP. Like I'm 65 season level, and I gained that in like almost 3 hours. Okay, and that's really good, right? So I'm actually trying to reach 100 as fast as possible. Now I feel like this is still one of the efficient way to farm XP as well. So there's no glitches, no bugs or anything. It's just casual farming XP method, but you need to know what you're doing. So if you go look at your map, right now I'm on challenging difficulty because I wanted to do this thing faster, and it's actually giving me the exact same amount of XP which like a heroic will do. So I'm using this method, and I'm using it for basically farming XP and not getting loot. But if you want to do it for loot, you can actually go for heroic difficulty as well. So you can see in the map, all control point and everything is reset. Now you can just go keep farming the control points if you want to, but it takes a lot of time. Sometimes the NPCs, when they spawn in the control point, they get stuck, or like they're fighting a different faction, and you have to go there. It's time wasting. So I'm talking about the more like efficient way and fastest way to actually do this. So that is, all these side activities you see, these small side activities connected. Basically, what I'm trying to say, that do these public execution. You can do any other like propaganda broadcast or like control point. Elite territory control or whatever. You can do all these, but you should do the public execution. Now, if you do the public execution, you see in challenging world tier like difficulty with 4 directives active, I'm getting 220k for doing the public execution. Now, once I do the public execution, if you guys haven't forgot, it's going to drop us a bounty. Yes, a public execution, when you save that NPC, it's going to give you a bounty. And most of the time, the bounty will be in the targeted loot area. So if you're trying to farm some specific targeted loot, you go to those public execution. There's plenty of them. Like, look at this. There's already like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them already here. Then you can come here, you see one here, then here. Like, it's always like public execution always spawns. Like, if you don't see all of these, just reset your world tier map, and it's just going to be here. If your map is full of red control points, you're going to see public execution like everywhere. It just spawns everywhere. Basically, most of the times it's just like entire map. You're never going to miss them. It's unlimited. Even if you completed it, you just reset your map and it's going to spawn for you again. Just wait for a couple of minutes and it should start spawning. So yeah, that's how easy and effective this is. So you do this public execution and you get those bounties. Now, why we are looking to do the bounties? First of all, it's faster than the control points. And if you're doing heroic bounties, it's going to give you 3 bosses guaranteed, and control points can only give you 2 bosses. So if you're looking for those targeted loots or exotics or whatever, the bosses have higher chance, so the bosses will drop you. So you're gonna do the bounties. Now, if you see in the bounty tab right here, this is a like challenging bounty, and it's giving me 440,000 XP, right? A challenging bounty. Now, if I go for a control point with 4 directives, it's also giving me the exact same XP. You see that 440,000. So the bounty actually give you the exact same amount of XP what a control point will give you. The bounties are faster to do because the NPCs are in more like in a compact area or like in a fixed map, and they're not going to run away from it. Basically, most of the time the bounties are in like inside like a house or something, like underground place or anywhere. So there's no place that they're going to run. And most of the times, if you know where the location, like you've probably done a lot of bounties by now, you know where all the bounty spawns, and usually they come out from a door, so you can just spawn trap them as well. Faster killing, it's more efficient, get more XP from that. So you just keep repeating yourself, just do this public execution, get these XPs. You're all the time you're doing this, you're always going to get XP. There's no not a single time that you're not going to get any XP. You just complete public execution, you get those XP, and then you get the bounty, you do the bounty, you get that XP. And also, this is really good, like I said, for target loot farming or exotics or whatever you're trying to looking for, you can just get that. And you just keep on like repeating these method all the time. Once you completed everything in your map, just reset your world and it should spawn for you again. Now, I would recommend you to guys do it on challenging with 4 directives because it's really easy. Trust me, it's very, very easy. It takes about 3 minutes or less to do the bounties in challenging because they die so fast. Now, if you're solo, NPC don't scale too much. Their health is low, and you're gonna kill them faster. And the amount of NPCs they spawn, it's actually lower than when you play in a group. There's a lot of NPC. But yes, doing in a group is more fun. But it's also sometimes can be distracting and time consuming. Like if you're looking for like full on like efficient XP farming, you don't want any distraction, or you're just a solo player, you don't like to play with people, then yeah, you just do these, and you trust me, you're just gonna get so much XP in just short amount of time that you have no idea. This is the best way to do it. Now, the reason why I'm not telling you to do 5 directives, I could have easily tell you to do 5 directives, because the 5th directive in this TU10 is this pistol kind of thing. This thing, it's a little bit of problem for most of us, because you start with no ammo. You have to kill with the pistol to get ammo. Now, if you're solo, this could take a little more time, but when you're like in a group, this actually works perfectly because you don't have to kill like individually. If anyone in your group kills an NPC with the pistol, it counts for every single player who are in the group, and it's going to give you. So you like if you kill like 4 or 5 NPCs with pistol, all of you, all the group members, you should be like full with your like base weapon or whatever your primary weapon. You'll max out the ammo. So yeah, you can do that. Otherwise, just run 4 directives. Challenging is the way I'm going because it's giving me the exact same, actually sometimes more, if not, yeah, it's actually giving me more XP than a heroic one. So that's why I'm sticking with this. Just play around with the XPs, the directives, and see which one's like perfectly giving you more XP, and just taking away your hassle, like for doing the bounties and stuff, because can be a little bit of trouble sometimes. You die very like oddly. It just happens. It happens. But remember, if you fail your bounty, don't worry. Now, if you fail your bounty, just come to the bounty tab, and it should be listed here. And right now, I haven't done anything or haven't failed anything. It's not here. So if you fail a bounty, just come to the bounty tab. It should list here your failed bounties, and you can redo them now. Okay, just redo them, and it should be fine. That's I guess that's pretty much it for the video, and you just keep on repeating these methods, and you're going to get a lot of XP. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.